All right, are you wondering how to take money from your portfolio? Here to break down the process and more is Brent Wilsey, president of Wilsey Asset Management. Brent, good morning. Great to see you.
Good morning, Jason. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. We know a lot of people are hurting as a result of the pandemic. They're hurting financially, and some people might need to take money when they don't want to. What is your best advice?
Well, first of all, Jason, many times people have a liquid account, liquid funds, and this is where they should go first of all. And Jason, I've seen people say, well, I don't want to touch that. That's for emergency. Well, you're in an emergency. That's what it's there for. Use your liquid funds first, your emergency funds.
So you're talking about savings, right? Go to your savings account
savings,
first.
Money markets, things like that, cash accounts. That's what you want to do there. The second one, Jason, is they should look at if they have an equity line of credit on their home or personal line of credit. Go there because rates are so low. And I want to tell people now, if you do not have that now because you're not in an emergency, set it up now. Businesses do this all the time. They will have lines of credit set up for emergencies, and people should do that as well. You will never get money when you need it from the banks. You want to apply for money when you don't need it. So very important to do that, Jason.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, and also too, what you want to do, Jason, is you want to look at the next step would be your non-retirement accounts, your non-retirement investments. And what I tell people, very important when it comes to investing, and they get this backwards because of emotions, is sell your winners first. The ones that are highest, you want to sell those. The ones, if you know what you're doing, that are not doing well, you don't sell those, because we all know we're supposed to buy a low and sell high. Same thing when you're getting out. You want to sell high and buy low. So sell your winners first. And people say, well, but I like though, they've done well for me. Those are not the ones that you keep. You sell them because they're probably overvalued, and you want to keep the ones that are not overvalued. And then, Jason, one big mistake people make is they immediately go, because their emotions are going crazy, they immediately go to their big accounts, their retirement accounts. Gosh, I want to pull the money out of there because I got a lot of money in there. That's the biggest mistake. The last place you should go, Jason, is your retirement accounts. And again, you want to apply A and B above. Sell your winners first. Don't sell your losers. Also, too, Jason, I remind people there are COVID-19 rules that have some things on now that they can attach their 401k and the retirement accounts, again, if it's the last place to go, that they can avoid penalties, they can avoid taxes, they pay things back. So again, I want to point out, this should be the last option, but it is an option they can use if they have nothing else. If they tried all the other ones I mentioned, that's what they should be going to.
Okay, that makes sense, but we always talk about this when it comes to investing. It's counterintuitive, and emotions have to be put to the side. But getting back to your second point was something like a line of credit or a home equity line of credit would be better than drawing from that 401k.
And it really would, Jason, because again, you might be paying 2 to 3, maybe 4% interest on your 401k. If you were making, again, you got to remember, this is a long-term investment. You don't want to take from it because it's going to hurt your compounding. And Jason, the other thing I want to point out for people as well is that another thing they do is like, well, I've lost my job, my business is closed, I need 6 months of income. And they'll figure out the 6 months is, and they'll take out, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 as a lump sum. Don't do that. Take it out what you need per month, because maybe things improve in the next 2 or 3 months, and now you've already taken that money out. You've hurt the compounding, you've hurt the taxes and so forth. So take out a little bit of time. I always tell our clients, do it month by month. We can come back and get you more if you need to, but don't try to pre-plan and take out 5 or 6 months, because hopefully things improve much quicker than you thought.
Okay, good advice, Brent. Do you have any, you're doing your seminars right now are not in person, obviously they're virtual. Do you have any coming up?
Actually, we do have one in September, and I do not know the date, but they can go to our website, smartinvesting2000.com. That's smartinvesting2000.com. They can sign up there. We just had one this past week. It was a great turnout by webinar, and people really like those because they can watch them all day long. So if you best time in the morning or the afternoon. So yeah, very, very nice with the webinars, but I can't wait to get back to see people personally. I like doing them in person much better.
Amen, brother. We're all in that boat. All right, Brent Wilsey with Wilsey Asset Management. Thanks for your time, Brent. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, Jason.